Tonight, shocking new details about how American taxpayers may have unwittingly helped China's military become more of a threat to the United States. A new private intelligence report obtained exclusively by NBC News shows that more than 150 scientists who worked on taxpayer-funded projects at Los Alamos National Laboratory in the last 2 decades are now conducting sensitive research in China, some of it with military applications. Hypersonic missiles, deep earth penetrating warheads, quiet submarines. The report says Los Alamos veterans helped China's military advance those and other cutting-edge technologies, supercharging China's threat to U.S. national security. Chinese scientists who worked on research funded by American taxpayers are now working to try to make China's military more lethal.
Yeah, not only are they working on trying to do that, I think the evidence suggests that they've successfully done it.
Greg Levesque founded Strider Technologies, a private intelligence firm that vacuums up public information, open source in spy lingo, from the internet. Strider found that 80% of the Los Alamos scientists who moved to China were recruited into so-called talent programs, a concerted effort by China to pay Chinese-born scientists to come home. The report says many of them got nearly $1 million. This 2019 U.S. Senate report said China's Thousand Talents program and similar arrangements were a way for China to exploit American research for its own gain.
This is not a couple of rogue actors deciding to put stuff in their bags and head back to China. This is a concerted effort by a nation state to identify, target, and recruit overseas scientists back to their country.
In 2019, a Los Alamos scientist pleaded guilty to lying about participating in a Chinese talent program. But it's not illegal for a scientist working at an American government lab to take their expertise to China. American officials also point out that most Chinese scientists who emigrate to the United States remain here, and many have made important contributions to national security. Bill Evanina, who worked as the top counterintelligence official in the U.S. government, says he's seen plenty of classified reports documenting the problem.
However, this is the first time we have a comprehensive open source reporting that identifies the people, the places, the services, and the organizations in China who are benefiting from that talent who once worked here in our national labs.
Los Alamos, where American scientists created the atomic bomb, is devoted to science and engineering in support of U.S. national security. But much of the research conducted there is unclassified, and many foreign scientists work at the lab. Strider found that so many scientists left Los Alamos for jobs in China, they began calling themselves the Los Alamos Club. The Department of Energy, which oversees Los Alamos, said in a statement that international collaboration is critical to its efforts and that it works hard to protect critical defense technology. Officials declined to answer specific questions about the report. The Chinese embassy in Washington, meanwhile, did not respond to a request for comment.
This report shows the kind of patient work along multiple vectors that China has engaged in for decades to get this kind of information.
The report spotlights Zhao Yusheng, saying he received nearly $20 million in U.S. taxpayer grants during an 18-year career at Los Alamos. He held a top-secret Q clearance and led a defense project developing bombs that can penetrate deep underground. In 2016, Strider found, Zhao joined a talent program and left the United States for a job at a research center in China. But before that, the report says, he hired another Chinese scientist at Los Alamos who worked with him on the bomb research. The report says that scientist filed a patent in China in 2007 for an ultra-thick penetrating warhead. Zhao is now a vice president at China's Southern University of Science and Technology, known as SUSTEC, which conducts defense research. He did not respond to our request for comment. Strider found that 15 Los Alamos veterans work at SUSTEC, including the president, Chen Shiyi. The report says he made major contributions to China's hypersonic missile program. He did not respond to emails from NBC News.
No one can say this is not a national security issue, because that from hypersonics to acoustical capabilities and to warheads, we are perpetrating the ability for adversaries to utilize weapons against us. And that is hard for any American to swallow.
A scientific brain drain that is making one of America's most dangerous adversaries more powerful.
Ken Dilanian joins us now from D.C. Ken, so the question, I guess, tonight is, can this be stopped, right? Are there financial incentives, contracts, threat of criminal prosecution if national security trade secrets are shared?
All of those things exist, Tom, but this is a really hard problem. Most of the research these scientists worked on was not classified, so criminal penalties don't really apply. The government, after all, can't stop China or anyone else from recruiting scientists by paying them more. And in fact, the U.S. has been benefiting for decades from foreign scientists who come here to work. In 2019, the Energy Department banned employees and contractors from participating in talent programs linked to China and other adversaries. And experts say that seems to have helped the situation. Rob Daly, the China expert you heard in the piece, told me he believes national labs should no longer host visiting delegations from China, for example, though others believe that goes too far, Tom.
Yeah, I don't know how the U.S. can compete with paying scientists $1 million each. Does this come down to the hiring process? I mean, does the U.S. have to be more careful of who it hires?
Without question, Tom. One of the striking things about this report is that it says there was a recruiting network of Chinese scientists at Los Alamos. More senior Chinese scientists would bring in junior ones from China, and some of them were working for Chinese institutions at the same time they were working for Los Alamos National Lab. Energy Department officials were not able to tell me how that was allowed to happen, but they said they've become more vigilant in recent years in response to what they acknowledge is a growing threat to the security of U.S. research. Tom.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.